Morning, everybody. Welcome to the Canyons. It's a nice, quiet day up here, and I find myself already excited for this car. I feel like the internet will really like it. This is Sam. Thank you for coming down.
How's it going?
And this is Sam's BMW 535 Xi Touring, which means wagon for Americans. So tell me about your car.
It has just simple modifications, dual cone intakes, just a bigger front mount intercooler, has a charge pipe, downpipes, and an exhaust.
All right. And presumably a tune of some kind.
Yeah, it's just running a JB4 with an off-the-shelf Beamer boost back-in flash.
Okay. And it's for 91 octane, right?
No, it's for E85. It's ethanol.
Oh, okay.
And methanol. Right. So
I saw your tank in the trunk. That was cool. I didn't realize it was ethanol and methanol.
Oh yeah. So methanol is injected via the trunk-mounted kit. And ethanol is in the tank. It's like an E50 mix or something. So like half ethanol, half methanol.
Well, let's see what you. Oh wow. Well, I didn't see that, gentlemen. I'm sorry. Here we go. Let's see if we can keep up with him.
You want to be careful with the kickdown switch.
Okay.
If you hit that at the end of the foot pedal, it'll throw you into the higher gear. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to use manual. How can I?
Oh yeah.
Manual.
Push it forward or backwards.
Okay,
Forwards,
cool.
downshift.
Well, I feel like it's downshifting anyway.
Oh yeah, just knock it out of automatic.
Oh,
there you go.
There we go. Okay,
Yeah,
you have to slide it over. Now I'm in manual.
Cool.
Here we go. Thrust. There is some thrust. Now this is a big, heavy car. What'd you say? 4,600
pounds. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a big, heavy car. So it's not going to be an all-star in the corners, but you take it to track days, right?
I've taken it to a track day.
Oh, okay. How did it do?
It was alright. Getting it into corners a little hard, but coming out of the corner is fun.
Oh, the last time I used...
Yeah.
You know what's funny?
I imagine you would have a problem with that.
No, this way is right, where forward is down and back is up. But the last couple I've had to use were backwards. And so now, hang on, reprogram the brain. Okay, now we can shift. Wow! Wow! The power above $4,000 is very... Can we close that?
Oh, yeah.
The power above $4,000 is really, really impressive.
Yeah, it has really good mid-range torque starting at like 2,000.
Yeah,
so
it does.
If you get on it early, the turbos spool up and it gives you nice mid-range power.
And it's stock suspension, right?
Yeah, it is.
It rides just beautifully.
I mean, it has almost 100,000 miles on it on the stock suspension, so it is a little bouncy.
A little tired?
Yeah, but...
It feels all right to me.
That's all right. The all-wheel drive system helps it out a little bit.
Do you like the all-wheel drive?
Yeah, I have my mixed feelings about it, but generally I do like it.
Do you drive in the snow much?
Yeah.
You seem like a snowboarder.
Yeah, that's funny that you mentioned that. Yeah, I am a snowboarder.
There you go.
But it's a mountain car. I take it up to Big Bear, so.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, get your buddies, throw the boards on the rack, you're good to go. Man, so the steering is kind of heavy. It's clearly BMW's hydraulic steering. It's good though. Good feel. We're just gonna catch up to this S2000 because lightweight sports car ain't got nothing on the 5 Series wagon.
Yeah, of course. Feel free to open it up.
Well, I've got corners here.
Of course, yeah.
Oh. It sounds good. On the outside, this car is really loud, actually, but in here, it's pretty good. It doesn't drone or anything. I'm running it right around 4,000 RPM right now, and even just a little bit of throttle, it still feels really good. I can bet this S2000 guy is thrilled right now. So this is a 6-speed auto?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, it's an 08, so...
Yeah, they didn't make
Is he going to pull off? Ah, I got a point by!
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I normally wouldn't do that, but point by counts.
Especially in a wagon.
In a wagon? Yeah, that's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Yes, sir.
Wow, this thing is really quick.
Yeah, it's pretty quick.
How did you end up with a 535 wagon? What was your thought process?
Funny story. It's literally the family wagon. It was a hand-me-down. I was going to trade it for an E92. But to be honest, I just... the wagon grew on me, and I knew I wasn't ever going to get another one, so...
Well, and you knew, even if you're not going to have a brand new car, at least your parents or whatever I hope took care of it. You know,
oh,
so
yeah,
you know the history of the car.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's cool.
It's a new
no,
car.
but like, way to take your hand-me-down and make it something fast.
Yeah, no, it's pretty fun.
And also sleepery. I mean, you mentioned you have another set of wheels, but with the stock wheels,
I love it.
It's just a super sleeper. Wow. I mean, the power is really, really good. Oh, there we go. Brakes, you gotta get into them. You gotta get into them.
Exactly. Stock 535 I brakes. Yeah. It's, I mean, why spend money on brakes when it doesn't make you fast?
Well, I could think of a couple.
No.
No, this is pretty cool, man. As like an Autobahn fucking burner.
Yeah, it's
mountain car. I mean, it's certainly more interesting than the traditional Subaru mountain car. Mm-hmm. And with the all-wheel drive, it's not like you're looking for, racetrack performance. It's to drive through the snow.
Yeah, and it's a daily too. So
is this thing just a beast on snow tires?
I mean, I typically just run these stock wheels.
Yeah.
Which is have like all seasons.
All season.
It's fun in the snow. You can slide them out real easy, and yeah, it's not too difficult.
Good turnaround spot here.
Cool.
Give a little honk to the S2000 as he goes by.
Yeah, that's cool.
There he is. He was chill. I like that. That's great canyon etiquette right there.
Yeah, I was just about to say. Yeah.
That's a perfect gentleman. He doesn't have anything to prove. Meanwhile, here I am being a dick, rolling up on him with a wagon. All right, second gear. Wow. Once you cross $3,000, I just hear the rushing of air. So much air being shoved in and out of the motor.
Yeah, it's just a 3-liter, so it definitely has to use forced induction to its potential.
Yes, but it works.
Yeah, definitely.
It works.
Yeah, it gets up nicely.
I was running out of things to say about 335s, but 535, that's a different story.
Yeah, same engine, but a little more car behind it.
And it does feel heavy, but it also feels planted. Mm-hmm. It feels predictable. This is very nice. I like this thing, Sam. This is cool.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
I do wish it downshifted quicker when you hit the lever, though.
I had the SAT flash.
Is that a trans tune?
It is. It's a TCU flash.
Okay.
That comes with like the sport version of this car or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And it shifted phenomenally faster. But I had a trans issue that I had to. I had to reset my adaptions, and that cleared the flash.
Oh no!
So
reflash.
Yeah, it's been shifting a little slower.
How much faster do you think? 20% or 30%?
It's a really, really significant difference.
Really?
Yeah.
A lot of people are talking about trans tunes on various cars, especially like the GMs. That 8-speed, I think, is better with a tune. Wow, it's got such a good shove. It really does. I mean, what is this thing probably making? Three something wheel, high 3 wheels?
No, it makes 410.
Okay.
And then 462 torque. You really feel the torque in like low end, like $3,000 area. That's when you get like the high torque band.
Yeah. Well, so, it's the stock turbos,
Exactly. So, they don't breathe well over like 7 or over 6.
They're designed for that replacement of the V8 shove kind of thing, And a lot of people are doing that now. But I like that power band. I don't really like when you put a monster turbo on it and you only get power, above $5,000.
Yeah, you get the typical turbo lag or whatever.
Oh. A lot of the new stuff they haven't eliminated turbo lag, but they've just brought it down. Where you really feel it is in the accelerator pedal.
Oh, of course.
If you drive like a GTI or something, or even our Fiesta, the first like inch of pedal does nothing. Mm-hmm. And then you have to, really, then once you get into it, then it's better. But the older cars and the NA cars, that first little bit of throttle is right where it's at, and
mm-hmm.
This one is somewhere in between. This is fun. I could do a canyon day in this thing.
Hell yeah.
I'm not sure it would be ideal for, Malibu canyons there where it's tighter.
Yeah, bigger canyon is ideal.
Yeah. Well, I have chosen this road for this car. I figured it would highlight the car's positive attributes.
Yeah, no, that's a good choice.
It's a great road.
Oh, and it's a beautiful day too. It's nice and cold out, so
good charge temperatures.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. It's got, I can't imagine wanting to go much faster than this through corners in this car.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably could. A better driver could, or someone who didn't give as many fucks as I do probably could. But it's very nice. I think we just have to get you some brakes. You might need some brakes.
Brakes and suspension, and we can call it a day.
Dude, I wouldn't go too far into the suspension. This car for a daily, like, it's probably great around LA.
Mm-hmm. Although I do want to switch a 6-speed manual into it eventually.
Is that something that you can do, like, reasonably?
Yeah, I mean,
that seems like a real pain in the ass in this car.
It is. People have done it though. It's been done before.
Is it worth doing with this car as opposed to just getting a manual one?
You can't. There's 200 of them.
Oh, really?
That are a stick. So.
Okay, so you can't really find a manual.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you can, those people probably know what they have. Dude, this car rips.
Thank you.
It's got, it has like the shove of like a Bentley almost. Clearly a different sound, but it's got that same real fatty mid-range torque punch. It's got just enough like tunerness about it, but then everything else hasn't been ruined. That's what's nice about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not that you're done. I mean, you mentioned that you plan to do other things with this car, but it's sort of like, it seems like a car that was done by someone who kind of knew when to stop. And I like that, because for a daily driver, I mean, how awful is it to have a bumpy suspension?
Yeah, and I mean, we just pulled onto a dirt road, and
it was fine.
Yeah.
It was fine. It wasn't like, oh.
I appreciate that.
Thank you, Sam.
Yeah,
I really like your car. It's really cool.
Yeah, thank you.
If you happen to have a 535 wagon, or any 5 Series for that matter, check out Sam's WheelWell to see what he did to this car. The combination of power modifications are great. Extra power up top, doesn't really ruin the low range. You got a nice wide power band, and this car is really comfy and cushy.
Thank you.
I dig it. It's really nice.
It's comfortable, yeah.
I wish for paddles, but what are you gonna do, right? Thank you very much for coming
thanks for having me.
Sam. It was fun, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.